What is up YouTube, and welcome to this review of the Kimmy Schmidt interactive special. Now there shouldn't be any spoilers in this video, but anything really can actually be considered a spoiler these days, so just be a bit careful there if you haven't watched anything at all about Kimmy Schmidt. As always, if you did enjoy the video, please do subscribe for more and drop a like, as it does really help us out there. With that out of the way, let's dive in, and I'm so happy for this show to return, and while I'm gutted it's not a full season, the Netflix interactive specials are a hell of a lot of fun. Bandersnatch has had me hooked from the off, and it's pretty much the same here, albeit there isn't as much free choice as with Bandersnatch, and to be honest, my run did feel pretty linear. It's been an unspecified time since the last season, and it's pretty much where we left off, with Titus being a movie star, but Kimmy now has a fiance. It's a sort of riff on the whole Meghan and Harry thing, everything that's happened so far. The caricature of British people by Tina Fey does get somewhat tiresome, as we've seen it all throughout with 30 Rock, as we did see Liz Lemon date a British person, and we had that done to death. However, to be honest, it does really feel like a bit of a non-issue because they are really funny, all of these moments. The choices we get are cool, but as always, there will be a wrong choice for you to rewind back with, just like Bandersnatch, but the game over scenes are worth failing just to see them, as they are completely hilarious. And I never felt frustrated for making the wrong decision, which is unusual for a video game. Parts of previous seasons did feel a bit dated. Think about the lemonade scene with Titus, and we get a Fire Festival satire here. It does work, to be honest, because it is a testament to Tina Fey's writing that she can make dated jokes actually feel current. The dialogue and one-liners are firing on all cylinders here, and each scene that Titus is in, he steals as expected. Every other line is a razor sharp put down or reference to characters doing something completely fantastical. Daniel Radcliffe post Harry Potter has somewhat of a muted career here overall after Harry Potter, but his turn in Imperium was great, and here he is given free reign and looks like he's genuinely having fun. An entire season could have been built out of this special, and seeing this whole story expand really would have been a lot of fun. Basically, seeing Titus be a total diva for the season and living his dream would have been a complete and utter sight to behold. Like I said, this season has its moments, and seeing the Reverend again was a joy, as his banter with Kimmy and the back and forth work very well. Kemper and John Hamm have superb chemistry and riff off each other perfectly. The cast are split in this special, so they're in two different locations, and we never really got to see them all interact in a different way. And it is a shame here, and any other show this would completely fail, but each character works well with every single other person, and that's a testament to the actors as well, as we see Daniel Radcliffe with Jacqueline, which is odd. The plot to include the Reverend was incredibly stretched, and their story never really ended these last 4 seasons, and I did think it had reached a natural point. I wanted to see her move on from that, but Tina Fey can really just come up with any single reason why they would return together, because the show is so ridiculous and off the wall, anything can be allowed here. The only issue I have with this is the time jump. As the show ended, we are back here, and it's never really felt like we got to see what happened in the intervening years. The cameos were also underserved here, as we have the guy who played Kenneth, and we have Parnell of SNL and 30 Rock fame having tiny parts. But to be honest, cameos have been a huge part of the show, and really there is not enough time to flesh them out. Funnily enough, these two were the complete best in 30 Rock. They don't do much here, but that's okay, because they serve a higher purpose. It's all about Kimmy Schmidt and her journey, not these bit players. Now, it would have been nice to have this as a whole season and see the whole choices work out entirely and have it just infinite replayability, but I get that this can only really be done because they're filming basically double, triple or quadruple the scenes. I hope this isn't the end for the show, because there's so much more story to tell, especially with Titus, like I said, living with his dream, or really any other fluffy sitcom. That'd be the end if he become the big movie star, but as Titus is written so well, we can see more of them. Same with every other character. As well as this, Kimmy became pretty much the new J.K. Rowling. We never got to see any of this. It was all tied down to just a wedding, which seemed a bit of a shame, because Kimmy went on this whole journey to see who she actually is, and really we're just doing it all about a man, the Reverend. It's all done for men once again in the show, and it's a shame that it's all just a wedding. I would expect the next season or special to focus on them being divorced, and I want to see Kimmy Schmidt actually just somewhere else and doing her own thing. But the jokes all work here, and it really was an hour and 20 minutes, so there's not much they could really do. And apart from really nitpicking, I did completely love the entirety of this special. Nice to return to this group, and I really do hope this is the route that shows like Community go with, by having really crazy interactive specials, and really it's a nice way for comedies to continue on. At no point did this show lag or drag. The last season and parts of season 3 did feel like they dragged in parts because there are so many episodes. However, here it was all jokes, that's what I want at the end of the day with Tina Fey, because 30 Rock was an assault on one-liners, and most of Kimmy Schmidt was just near perfect. And here, this was, except just a bit for the subject matter. Other than that, I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5. However, that's it for this video. Please drop a like and subscribe down below if you want more, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.